What were you focusing on here in this race, or was it just about getting your hand on the wall under that time?
Yeah, I mean, going into tonight, I think I could do something really special just because this meet has been probably my best meet of my career. So I was really excited to finish off with probably one of my top favorite events and probably the hardest event. It's a good kind of practice for Worlds as it'll be on the last day. So yeah, overall happy with the time. I felt really strong throughout other than the last 25 breaststrokes. So I'll be definitely thinking about that during training the next few weeks.
The 400 IM has been your event the last number of seasons. You know, you won 2023 World Championships, you won 2024 Olympic Games. When you swim this event on the international stage, you're well in front of the field as well. How do you keep yourself pushing yourself when it's just you against the clock?
Well, I think world records are made to be broken, so by the time I leave this sport, I want to make sure that record is as fast as possible. So I think that really keeps me going because I know there's always going to be the next generation of kids growing up and they're going to be chasing their record. So I got to give it my best effort to see how long I can stand.
Over the last year, has there been one thing specifically, one stroke that you've worked on more than others to try and get this time down to that 423?
Yeah, I think breaststroke is always something that I'm continuing to work on, and it's definitely still a work in progress, but I think backstroke as well is something that sometimes is overlooked by people. I have a really good backstroke, and I've really used that in my IM to continue to lower my time.
Well, congratulations, Summer. Amazing swim. Victoria, Summer McIntosh.
Hey, you know what? Another thing that reminds me of is for people who are watching across the country, when there are national swim meets, go out and watch, because you're not only is a great competition, but you're going to get to see occasionally some of the greatest swimmers in the world. And we're talking to Liam Donnelly, former head coach of the swimming program at Simon Fraser University here in Metro Vancouver. She said something about the last few strokes in the freestyle that she was happy up until that point. Do you know what she was talking about?
Yeah, it was the breaststroke. So
breaststroke,
it was,
sorry.
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
It was. You could see her fall a little bit off pace in that breaststroke, and again, it's when you don't quite balance it perfectly, and she can recognize immediately. And it's seemingly almost not even out of breath. Hey, there's where I can improve. And she's right. You can see it right away.
You know, listening to her, I got to tell you, it reminds me of people like Wayne Gretzky, right? That you have the talent, but you also have this unquenchable desire to be the greatest. And she says it in a very modest way, but she wants to leave the sport, whenever that is, by leaving world records. What do you think it is about her that makes her that way? It must be incredible mental toughness, among other things.
Well, yeah, she's got. I think she's got a genetic gift, from her parents, and she's surrounded herself and being surrounded with excellent swim programs and coaches and leaders as well, and teammates, and all of that has had influence on and building who she is. But you're right, comparing her to someone like Gretzky with that level of focus and work ethic, and you put that all together, and that's why you're seeing what we're seeing: world record night after night.
And have you ever seen that level of mental toughness in an 18-year-old?
I think this is a generational athlete that we're looking at here. Summer McIntosh, she's a very special athlete, and you don't see them often. So, and as I say, I really think that she's going to continue to improve. So it's a really exciting time for Canada. Yeah,
it's exciting to watch that race live, and really appreciate you coming in to give us that analysis, Liam. Thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome.